in my opinion, one of the nicest and more compact streets here in the center. These oysters in stone here on the corner of the building. I love the kind of details where some wagons and things have passed through around here. So there's a lot of old remains and little things in this street. This sign here behind me, Au Planteur, is one of my favorite relics of this street. These faces, like the one you see up here, are carved into corners of buildings all over Paris. Very noisy. And Francois Ravaillac, who was hiding somewhere here, stepped up on the wheel of the carriage and stabbed the king twice in the chest. So I'm standing right now at Les Halles. This is where the huge market that fed the entire city of Paris was located for centuries. All the vendors of fish, meat, vegetables, practically everything came in from the countryside and sold their goods right here on this spot. It has been torn down due to sanitary reasons in the 70s, and nothing of it remains, but there are some interesting structures and streets around here that sort of grew up because of this enormous market. And we're going to take a little look at Rue Montorgueil. In my opinion, one of the nicest and more compact streets here in the center. Lots of everything, really. So there's a lot of old remains and little things in this street, and I'm going to try to point out a few of them so that if you walk here, you can check them out. Rocher de Cancale. Seafood and especially oysters came in here to the market at Les Halles every morning. So this was one of the main supply arteries of the old market. Rocher de Cancale, which you see here behind me, is one of those places that like the most famous oyster restaurants in this area, and it's still open. I love this feature here with these oysters in stone here on the corner of the building. The framed decorations on the facade once held painted signs advertising oysters, wine, and the specialties of the house. This here behind me is l'Escargot de Montorgueil. It's one of those real classic restaurants for snails, for escargot and frog legs. It's been here since 1832. It says there on the sign. The golden snail above the entrance has been here since the 19th century and has become a well-known landmark of the street. These faces, like the one you see up here, are carved into corners of buildings all over Paris. They're called mascarons. This one could easily be a couple of 100 years old. As you walk along the street, take a look up on the corners and you'll see several of them. This sign here behind me, Au Planteur, is one of my favorite relics of this street. It's an old coffee maker sign that has been left, or that is still remaining directly made onto the wall. very noisy. In 1730, Nicolas Stohrer, the pastry chef of the Polish king, opened this little shop here on Rue Montorgueil, one of the most famous pastry shops in town. The ceiling inside dates back to the 18th century, one of the oldest surviving shop interiors in Paris. Further down the street, this deer motif points to the historic meat trade.
Oh my goodness.
Game was once a mark of prestige. A report from 1636 that I read describes this street as extremely filthy with heaps of garbage all over. Just a few minutes from Rue Montorgueil, there is an often missed marker set into the pavement. It marks the precise spot of a moment that changed French history. Right here on the 14th of May, 1610, Henry IV of France was riding in a horse-drawn carriage. The carriage got stuck here, blocked by carts and traffic, and Francois Ravaillac, who was hiding somewhere here along he walked up or ran up and stepped up on the wheel of the carriage and stabbed the king twice in the chest with a knife. The second stab was fatal. His death led to the regency under Marie de Médicis, since young Louis XIII was only 9 years old at the time.